Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Lisa coming to you from Tampa, Florida as a triple board certified internal medicine, anti-aging regenerative medicine, and bariatric medicine practitioner here. I am leading a practice of almost 8,000 patients of all types as an internal medicine doc as we navigate through this COVID-19 pandemic and into what the next phase of this life and how we reintegrate into society, how this is going to go. So I had some interesting insights, and I hope all of you were able to get a nice relaxing weekend. Here in Tampa, things were opening back up, and we feel very strongly about supporting our local community, and we're out and about. So I was paying attention to in the restaurants. I even went into the mall, which was kind of surreal, but it was exciting that at least it was open. They had masks at some of the stores that they were requiring, which I found interesting. I don't, as most of you have heard on maybe some of my other posts, I don't think the science is there supporting wearing masks, let alone, I even think they can cause some harm. So I just took it to be compliant and get into the store. And as of now, we'll see where that goes. I think it's going to take our voices to have corporate, because these people are just following what the person ahead of them has said. And it brought up a really interesting class or lecture I was in integrative training in my fellowship in functional medicine. And it was an OBGYN. And what he had was a picture of a wine glass, and it had ants crawling around the top of it. And he said, this is the issue with traditional medicine. It's everybody is following the person in front of them. And you just want to scream, who's going to get out of line? Like, get out of line. Stop just following. And the people in the mall, or if you start to frequent restaurants again, and they're limiting the amount of people that can come in, as we all know, which I think at least right now, until we understand what the impact is going to be on the population with cases of COVID as we reintegrate, don't be frustrated. These poor people that are the hostesses, they've been out of work, and now they're coming back to a bunch of guidelines. They are having to wear masks. They are having to wear gloves. They're uncomfortable. So be supportive for them. Give them kind words instead of frustration. Tell them you understand it must be hard, because they are just trying to get their lives back together as well. And where our voices need to be heard is with the people that are actually making these rules that are spilling down. And so we need to get out of line. So what I found was a couple of websites that I feel are trustworthy that you guys can look to. One is called questioningcovid.com. questioningcovid.com, and I'll try to put some of these links below. And that one apparently has up to about 45 different scientists sharing their opinions. And I have not had a chance to go through all of it yet, but I felt comfortable enough sharing it at this point. And there's also some new report that out of Switzerland, which is, I think it was called the Swiss Policy Research Report. They're going through, and leave it to the Swiss, they are going through all the data and making statements that are strong. So when you look at the fact that, again, about 90% we're seeing, or even higher, are asymptomatic. So a lot of us, we all felt like maybe we had it, even if the antibody testing is negative. Maybe we did. Does that matter at this point? What matters is getting back to connection. What matters is getting things back open again, getting kids back in school, while we work on ourselves and our bodies, so that if we do get exposed, or when we do get exposed to this virus, it's no big deal. It's a cold. It's a runny nose for a couple of days. We've all been there. We've handled these things before. You've got this. So I wanted to make sure you're still on the most important supplements. As the data comes out, more and more support, again, on vitamin D, on vitamin C, and making sure that your zinc levels are healthy. So a lot of people may be deficient in zinc, may not have a way of testing for it. Just go ahead and replace with between 25 and 55 milligrams of zinc daily. That should be enough. You should be taking 1,000 of vitamin C with each meal. And if you don't know your serum level of vitamin D, you want it to be between 50 and 100, but most of my patients, we can get them there if we go about 5,000 a day. Make sure you take it with food because vitamin D is fat soluble, so it will not be absorbed very well if you don't take it with a good meal. So those are the basic supplements. But at this point, the real danger is not this virus. The real danger is the frequency of fear that has been imprinted on all of us. You can watch everyone. You walk around, again, I'm seeing people driving with masks on. People are afraid to come close to each other. And I'm not saying to go and have a rage party, okay, with like lots of people not being sensitive and hand washing and all of that. I'm saying that at this point, we're humans, we need to connect. So be kind to the people in these stores, support them, get out, start supporting people, local economies, so that we can all rebound together. And then look into yourself, which has been one of my biggest messages this entire time, which is where are you during this? What are you getting out of this time, this moment in time that we will all remember forever? So for me, I heard a really interesting quote this morning from a friend. It said, when you talk about something, it's a dream. When you envision it, it's a possibility. And if you schedule it, it's real. So what can you talk about? We're talking today. What we're talking about is a dream of a world where we're not living in fear again, where we're back at sporting events and parties and enjoying each other's company, right? We're talking about that. And let's put it into a bigger vision. What can we envision? So for me, I envision a place where maybe we don't go back to the insanity that we had before. We don't have to have, let's say, 5 soccer practices a week. Can we go twice? Can we continue the connection to nature that we've had throughout this? So that's the envision. Let's envision it. And then let's try to schedule to meet with a friend. For me, it's scheduling some more opportunities to speak and share my opinion. I'm going to be on live tomorrow, Paleo FX, which is a huge platform. Please join me. I believe it is live at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. And that's a big platform for me. There's a lot of connection going on under the scenes, behind the scenes, between doctors, military, and law, trying to continue the momentum of connection that we have, of speaking out that the way that we're handling this virus does not make sense any longer, that the fear-mongering needs to be stopped, and we need to envision and schedule for a world where we all feel safe and healthy and happy again. So I'll leave you with an affirmation. Please check out those couple of sites that I suggested today, which was again the Swiss Policy Research site and questioningcovid.com. And we will be here if you need medical help, guidance, suggestions. We're trying to work on how to reach everyone with consultations online or via Facebook live interviews. Sorry, not live, but Facebook interviews, messengers. So reach out and we will see how we can serve you. I'm working on a course that will be all about getting back into your power and making sure that your body is operating at the highest possible level so that you can achieve all of these amazing things that you are all ready to go and schedule. So for the affirmation today, I talk, I envision, and I schedule my dreams. I talk, I envision, and I'm ready to schedule my dreams. Have a great day. Make some strides today. Take those 3 vitamins at a minimum. Watch what you're eating. Remember, sugar, inflammatory grains are the quickest way to decrease your immunity as you get back out and circulating in the population. We want you in tip-top, awesome shape. Bye for now. See you guys here tomorrow. Have a great day.